YouTube? It's your boy Dev back again for another first listen. Nigga, please ain't. Today we are going to take a listen to the Jaden Smith album. I haven't really had time to get to Jaden's album. I heard he's getting a lot of good reviews, a lot of great reviews. People are really messing with it. Causing a lot of controversy throughout music. Honestly, this isn't new, man. This is what Jaden's been doing since he started his career and whatever he was gonna try to do. Will Smith always said he's 100% behind his son. There was a couple things I really questioned from Jaden Smith, but there's one thing I never counted him out was, and that was his creativity. His fearlessness. He's definitely not scared to do anything. He doesn't care what other people are gonna say. I'm gonna tell you right now, man, if you're gonna be a spokesperson for women's Louis Vuitton, like, hey, I know it's women's Louis, but at the end of the day, you wearing skirts and stuff like that, and you vouching for that. Look, by all means, I always said, do what you do, and enjoy the skin you win. So I feel like Jaden has always known that, like, he doesn't care what other people think. I think that's one attribute I love about him. But I do say, when it comes to his music, I feel like he has an advantage just because he is Will Smith's son. So a lot of artists that grind from the bottom and have to get their music out there and they put the passion into it. I feel like he doesn't have that edge, at least personally to me. I feel like it was already out there. You're Will Smith's son, so everybody's already gonna be like, all right, let's just take a listen to see what he got. So I think that's that was a little advantage he had. But I'm not knocking his album out. I don't know what it is. 17 tracks. Y'all know how I feel about that. Hopefully the album is on par with his creativeness, but we'll see. Got my white wine right here. I'm feeling myself a little bit. I'm feeling myself. I enjoy my Thanksgiving. You always can't have the Henny. Sometimes you gotta switch it up. So we're just gonna take a listen to this album. So without further ado, man, like always, been effort talking too much. Let's get right into this. We got Jaden Smith, Syre. Y'all ready? Alright, man, we got track 1, B. Of course, he was gonna have some medieval feel to Syre.
Now you wish the club off on my zipper up. Start to think, wait, is this it for us? Nah, cause I fell for you. See, I'm gonna live in Icarus relationships.
Icarus relationships, Angel of Love, Pit. Hiya! Yeah, no,
my accuracy, but my swaggy flow can even rap in the beat. Let a passage to the chief. World is tragic in the seas. Cop selling crack in the street, but you look like the Lord.
Alright, man, so that intro was a little cool, man. Look. One thing we can't deny, like I said, we can't deny that Jaden Smith has his creativeness, man. He's very creative, he's very out there, he's out of the ordinary, and I feel like today more than ever, that is accepted. Back in the day, being different, was highly frowned upon. A lot of people really didn't like that. When they were out of their comfort zone, it was just like, oh, stay away from that. Nobody really wanted to explore. But I feel like nowadays, man, it's out of the norm just to be regular. You have to have something different about you. So I definitely like what Jaden did right there, man. That beat, the album is called Syre, so he had that medieval feel to it, Like he had the aye aye, yes madam, y'all know what I'm talking about, that Game of Thrones shit. Track 2 is L. Oh shit.
Visit at the funeral, you looking fly as hell. Is that really how a living check? I got a vivid dream of something different. K-Dot is coming on to me, the poetry, it's been a minute. Going fast, done, yes sir. Is that autopilot on the Tesla?
Yeah.
I palpitating so my chest hurts. Probably see it through my sweatshirt, yelling, Mama, mama, I'm a mess up. Sorry, mama, I'm a mess up. Hit the pedal just so I can go impress her.
You know what just caught me? So the second track was called L. He said something in the first track said blue. And I just peeped the next, track was U. So I'm like, wait, hold on, blue. And then I looked at track 4, blue. Okay, I see what he's doing there. So basically the first 4 tracks are kind of combined together, blue. I like what he's doing there. So kind of like a big intro, you know what I'm saying? But that track 2 right there, man, hey, look, I'm proud of this cat. Like, look, I'm just gonna say I'm proud of this cat. Because I always laugh. I laughed when he first came in the game. He first, made the tracks. And it was just like, everybody was like, what are you doing? And, he had his features on albums such as Gambino. He was also on Tyler's album as well. And I hope he really gets, to shine or, the start and the spark that he wants. I understand, nobody wants to be anybody's shadow. And he's probably heard it a million times. The only reason he's here is because of Will Smith. and the only reason, you know, you wouldn't be anybody without your father. You know, nobody wants to hear that. Everybody wants to be their own person. So I can appreciate him, you know, for just knocking the haters off and, you know, through adversity, still doing what you believe in, and this is what he believes in. So I hope like this debut album is really everything he put into his all, because like these first 2 tracks are, you know, really good. Like I was down, and I ain't gonna front with you. I was down. I was open to it, but you know, you as a human, you know, you have your opinions at first, and I didn't really think I was gonna like what I heard. So, and I'm shocked. So far, we only 2 tracks in. Let's not get ahead of yourself, Dev. Relax, Dev. Track 3 is You.
Calm down. Oh, falling to the ground and you'll never give me up. I'm just a baby with a stack of needles and a sippy cup. And this shit sucks. Need some love, my apple daddy. Let me touch. Girl, you're cruel and infectious. You know on my wish list is me with a death wish. I'm smart, I should get this, but your eyes, your hips, your lips. To me, they're so precious. I guard them like treasures.
I feel you, Jaden. I feel you. That track right there, man. Jaden Smith. At first, I really didn't like it. Like, the first half, I was like, whoa, he coming, I'm like, nah, cut it. And then he started, you know, going towards the second half of the track. And I like his singing voice. I like when he implements that into the tracks. I like when he, you know, he kind of slows it down. I think it works for him better than his actual rapping. When he raps, he talks so proper. And that, you know, I can speak for that, because y'all always get on me like, why are reactors such white people? Like, that makes no sense to me. I'm still can't wrap my head around that statement that somebody said. Like, why are reactors so white? I'm like, bro, am I white because I'm talking? Like, what? I didn't know it's that talking proper and speaking English was white. But I guess you could say that Jaden Smith is also white, because he's talking proper English. You know, there's really no slang with him. It's just you know, him speaking. And obviously he's from a rich family, so you know he wasn't gonna sound hood because he's not from the hood. It is what it is. I like the poetic justice he gave towards the end of the track. You know, it's just speaking. He said, "You're no good for me, girl. You're cruel and infectious." That statement is accurate. These hoes ain't loyal. Track 4, E.
Last girl, we just take a picture. No, all wrong with the intelligence. Man, I swear the city hate the melanin. Just how I hate the weapons that they selling them. And then, girl, your heart is open, so I fell in it. I'ma follow the rules and rebel again. Soon as I can get a whiff of freedom, all these girls, you know I never need them.
I might have to listen to that track again, but for a first listen, at least for me, I did not like that track. Yeah, it had cool jazzy sounds. The beat was good. Let me know in the comments below who's producing all the tracks too as well, because those first 3 tracks were well produced. This one was well produced as well. I just didn't like what Jaden was doing there. I felt like he could have did more singing. I think that I'm actually a fan more towards him singing. Like, at least that's what I think. I don't like his rapping. He got to show me a fire rap track. I like that, like, slow rap, I guess you can call it, rather than him actually trying to rap. Track 5, Breakfast, featuring A$AP Rocky.
Alright, nigga, no more funny games. Fuck. You set the standard for the future generation. Look.
Damn, he told me to shut. He personally told me to shut up. Like, he.
Get a beat a bitch, I'ma kill it. You ain't ready for the realest side, sucker rapper to the ceiling. Look, my flow is sick as hell. Out of bail, baby, out of jail. I'm doing me and I do it well. You think I'm white, cool, you to tell. All you hype boys silly. You a square like Piccadilly.
Piccadilly trash.
For the story, I'm stupid. Riding the metro, we booming. All the misfits come together in a Tesla and we zooming. This one for all of my renegades. Playing B, sipping lemonade. Skirt on a beat like a centerpiece. White shit, I got a remedy. Blew up in a couple.
Even though A$AP Rocky didn't have a verse in that track, Jaden kind of shut me up a little bit. Not a lot of it, just a little bit. I think that he showed that he has some bars. I think it's just his delivery to me. It doesn't do anything for me. His delivery. He's saying some real stuff. Like, I'm not. He is saying some real stuff. But the way his flow is, to me, it just doesn't get me. Like, it doesn't give me any type of hype. I feel like there's no swagger to it. Maybe it's just because I like that hood rap. Maybe. Or you have to have some sort of, like, lingo to you. You know, it just sounds too proper. And I know that sounds messed up because I sound too proper, but sometimes I want my rap music to be a little gritty, a little dirty, you know? Track 7 is Falcon, featuring Rory.
Facing you feeling in trouble. You joke is corny like kettle. My super flow is so Olympic that I need a
Corny like kettle.
Out the bushes like hello, I reach for the. Where are you now? Where are you now? I'm whipping it. Sitting back. Listening, where are you now? Let's on the road. Let's on the road. Let's on the road. Circle. Let's on the road.
You do?
I'm not afraid to walk the lonely road.
Got a little gorillas to it, okay.
I'm so curious of where to go.
That shit sound like gorillas. Feels good.
It all falls down, 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 down.
Oh, I thought I was gonna drop on me.
I hope wherever you are, you can see all of the stars. Constellations, I'm impatient, you are beautiful. Wherever you go, I'm gonna follow. Wherever you go, I'm gonna follow. My heart is so hollow.
So much transitions, bro. Alright. It started off a little slow. And when I say started, I mean the first 20 seconds. Because other than that, he had like, I think it was like 4 transitions he had in that song that got to me. Maybe I was just waiting. The beat drop got me to a couple times. But that track right there, man, whoever produced that one, I don't know. Is Rory the producer? Because I didn't really hear another artist in there. Let me know if Rory's the actual producer. But that jump, favorite track. Other than L, that track right there, Falcon might be cool. I don't understand what the Falcons have to do with, you know, the police in the road, Falcon. I don't know where, you know, that plays a factor with the Falcons, but, you know, it sounded like some Miami Juke, Baltimore club music. I definitely like what he did there. And he had that Gorillaz feel. Had, you know, a little sample there. I can see what he did. If y'all know, feels good. See, I like when he does stuff like that. You don't even have to be a real rapper. Just make music, man. You know what I'm saying? I understand if you want to actually, you know, kind of rap, but at the same time sing, but just don't be a full-fledged rapper. Do tracks like that and have alternative rap. That's what I'm gonna call alternative rap. And I'm gonna fuck with it. Track 8 is 90. Man, look here, man. Look, man.
Sometimes I feel like sometimes I feel like a star, sometimes I feel like sometimes I feel like a slave, sometimes I'm on the road. Sometimes I feel like a star,
Drop the beat back, bro. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. When it comes to his creativeness, the talent is there. Tracks like this right here, it was all over the place. But you take a risk in yourself and you figure out, is this gonna work to the masses? Or am I just gonna put this out there because this is what I feel is art? You know what I'm saying? Music is art. Music is what you think. That's why they're called artists. And I feel like right there, that track was everything. It was different sounds. There was nothing that, it was something that I haven't heard. You know, like, you know, you hear tracks like nowadays, that's why a lot of people do not like, okay, let me rephrase that. That's why a lot of people that love real music, I'm gonna say real music, that's why they don't like mumble rap. Because when you hear mumble rap, all the artists sound the same. At least if you're gonna do mumble rap, make it sound different. And that's why I can see what Jaden's trying to do here. He's trying to create something that's different. He damn near stopped the track. It was kind of corny, yeah. It was funny. It was corny at the same time too. Not cringeworthy, but it was definitely corny. How he stopped in the middle of the track and said, you know, stop recording, stop recording. Obviously, you know, he's not gonna stop recording. It was meant to be in the track, but it was something interesting. You know, it was funny. I was like, did he really just do that? And then switch the way of the song. It went in a whole different direction. Then he started speaking again. I like stuff like that, man. He's trying something different. He's not trying to be the same, and it's either gonna work for him or it's not. But at least you know that he's trying. You know, like he's trying to do something that's gonna be meaningful to him and meaningful to other people, and hopefully people can see that. So I understand why Jaden has such a strong following, why a lot of people are interested in what this kid's gonna bring to the table. Because, like I said, like nobody wants to hear the same stuff over and over again. Sometimes you need a little breath of fresh air or something different. Track 9 is Lost Boy. This is the Jaden I want. Y'all know what I mean. This is the Jaden, man. This is the Jaden I want, bro. Like.
Just like that shout out track, you know what I'm saying? 1 o'clock, get shout out. You know what I'm saying?
He funny.
Shouts out wrong.
It's not even in the album, bro. You can't do a shout out track in the middle of the album. Look, man, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Them last 3 tracks is exactly what I'm talking about. What I wasn't expecting from Jaden. I like when he sing, man. I've come to a conclusion already. I don't even need to listen to the rest of the album. I've come to a conclusion that I like that. I like him when he's on his Kid Cudi stuff. You know how Kid Cudi, everybody like Kid Cudi's a rapper. Kid Cudi wasn't a rapper, I'm sorry. Yes, from time to time, he could spit a rhyme or two, but, you know, he wasn't a full-fledged rapper. And a lot of people love Kid Cudi. Yeah, he was very, he had dark music. It was also, you know, very sad. And it got through to a lot of people because they were going through that same struggle. They can feel that struggle that Cudi was speaking on. Look, I don't know what it is to be rich. I'm broke as hell. I don't know what it is to be rich. But just because, you know, you rich, sometimes it doesn't mean that, you know, you have everything you want in life. Some of the saddest people in this world are some of the richest people in this world. You know, it's very ironic, but it's true. Money does not buy happiness. And I feel like with, you know, Jaden, you know, he's just trying to find himself. And that track right there, Lost Boy, I don't think nothing can really top that, to be honest with you. That track is amazing, man. I was feeling that, man. It had Cudi vibes there. And look, I'm happy. I would say that I'm 80% a happier person. Like, you know, I'm always happy. I'm always smiling. Y'all can tell by my personality. I am very out there. Not scared to talk to anybody. You know, I got mostly of the stuff I want. I just want to be successful. That's all I want to do now. But, you know, there is times where I'm really sad. And, you know, I listen to Cudi. You know, I listen to Frank. You know, stuff that gets me through that time. And I feel like that Lost Boy track right there, man. Yeah, I feel that. Like, I feel that on a personal level. I'm not gonna speak on that, but I just feel that track right there, man, because I can relate to some of the things he was speaking on. That Jaden Smith, bro, like I like when he does stuff like that. Don't give me the Jaden rap. I don't want the rapper Jaden. I want stuff like that, cause that was beautiful, man. That was a great track. So track 10 is Batman. I've actually heard Batman my own time. I'm like a lot of y'all. I remember a lot of y'all were asking me, so I was like, you know what? When there's music I can't get to, I just go ahead and listen to it. I know I'm not gonna do a video on it. And my opinions on that one, look, it was cool. It was kind of sounded like the same stuff we heard before. It kind of sounded like a Drizzy track. It sounded like Jumpman. That's what it sounded like, Jumpman, just replaced with Batman. at first, but he did a little twist to it. I could definitely see some Drake influence in Jaden, which is not a bad thing. We all have artists we look up to. It's a cycle in this music thing, you know. The next artist is gonna replace the next artist, the next big thing. So I could definitely see, you know, Drake is not a bad person to follow. You know, with his success and what he's done in the game and how he's changed it, people can say whatever they want, man. Drake has shifted the game from Thank Me Later on, So Far Gone, all that stuff. Like, he shifted the whole game, the way music is now, from rap singing, that sound, you know, damn, he has a whole factory of OVO dudes doing the same thing he did to come up. So y'all can say what he wants, he definitely had a big influence as much as Lil B has on the mumble rap community. So I'm not a fan of Jumpman, so y'all already know how I feel about that track. Now, track 11 is Icon.
Whoa, 9 long, couple 5 minutes. Whoa, we up too hot in the business. Whoa, about to make a movie independent. I'm about to clean them in the kitchen. And we making money by the minute. I'm about to do it way different. I'm just an icon living. I blow up. We just trying to make the whole crowd go nuts. What? Look. We don't know.
Oh my God, that sample with the lady in the background.
Dance like Michael. No eyes, misfits, no typos. I took the game with my eyes closed. Last verse was before the award show. What? Icon tatted on my torso.
Hey.
Me and Moy dipping in the Porsche. What? I ain't even taking on torso.
Hey.
Yo, so what? I guess we all gotta grow up. I'm just an icon living. Solo record level, misfits just did it.
Damn.
Interview cover 5 to make a movie independent.
Did he just say he about to make a new movie independent? You know your daddy made Independence? Bro, that sample with the... Oh. Okay. A little bit more hope now with his rapping, his actual rapping. I like that track right there. The producer, though, is A1. Whoever producing that is fire. I don't know why I'm throwing this like I'm speaking line language. Actually, I might be throwing some... Flash juice, you know. Track 12, Watch Me. Bro, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all 100%. I thought this was an ad. I honestly thought this was an ad. I was like, yo, hold on. I know Apple Music not trying me. I pay $9.99. No ads.
The fire flow, the department exhausted. I owe nothing to you. I'm in the Tahoe, man, you making me nauseous. Pulling up with the crew. You such a high breeze, man, you making me vomit. The guy, he don't sound a prenup. See my ex on the street like I never seen him. Watch me.
Nah. That's probably the worst track on his album. Right there. That was terrible. First of all, it sounded like an ad when it started. Had me confused. So it already started on the wrong foot. Then he just kept going with it. I'm like, nah. Track 13 is Fallen. Let me get some more wine though. Be right back.
Take me to the truth.
Oh, this is a bop. This is a bop.
Baby. I won't lie to you.
This yup.
I'm gonna sing it for you, baby. I'll be a songbird. If we don't have no loving, how we supposed to move on? Word. A brother just got shot because he stopped on the wrong curb. Just seen Batman, Lex Luthor drag racing in the Jag. Why? Started from the valley of the...
I like that. That's a bop right there. That's definitely a bop. I like that track right there. You know. Look, man, y'all already know how I feel about the Slow Jaden, man. I'm a fan of that. Anything Slow Jaden put out, if Slow Jaden gonna put out something, y'all know where to at me at. Meami_Ami. Track 14, The Passion.
Don't reminiscing, spit a fire hotter than a pot up in the kitchen. Yo, and lately I've been itching to take a rubber on, cause I'm really doing all the sneak bitches. Yo, my whip cause I'm sipping penicillin, cause I'm so sick. Joker, I'm just chilling like a villain.
Yeah.
Couldn't think of any better feeling. Yo, So don't do this. I wanna cry, I just wanna get you out of my mind. Open your eyes and put my side through all of this time.
Even the transition couldn't save that part of that song, man. I wasn't feeling it. I wouldn't say it was a terrible song. The beat was really good. It just didn't really stick to me. I just don't like that side of Jaden. I'm starting to believe. Like at first I was just talking out my butt, but he has to show me a true rap track if he wants to rap. But when you do that slow stuff, man, you know you killing it, my dude. When you start rapping though, man, that junk is lame. Like, for real, that junk is lame. Track 15, George Jeff.
Picture trap inside space and time. Take a sip of my elixir. Ay, play electric love while we're riding in the Fisker. Ay, chases to some mistresses, they fall like dominoes. Dominoes, baby girl, I gotta go. See the princess on the pants. Slightly almost me and Harry Potter in a pants. Nobody look at my dad. Wore around the skirt and they mad. We just gave me a bag. How these George Jefferson and Maleficent. You don't know who you're messing with.
Look, it doesn't change my opinion that his raps are kind of whack, but I do like what he said. You know, how do you get a Louis bag? You wear a skirt, everybody getting mad. Don't look at my dad. Don't look at my dad. You know, like, oh, that was cool. Look at me. This is me. This is Jaden, not Will. Track 16, rapper. Oh God, bro.
We fall, we don't listen to y'all. I hit a switch and we ball. Wait, look, you just a fraud. Wait, you just a mirage and getting them checks. I heard you just hit the road, Pete Wentz. I guess all this rock and roll shit ain't a stretch. I'm about to put Hello Kitty on my neck. A lot of me, your body, I hit the lottery. I'ma go build me a colony. Speak up, I only talk Guapanese.
He's not the most terrible rapper because we do have terrible rappers out here. Like, some of these rappers out here just don't even need to be in the game. And I'm not saying like that Jaden Smith is on that level, but to me, in my opinion, personally, to Devin Travell Dorsey, I am not a fan of Jaden Smith when he tries to rap. So let's just get out the way before I get to the end of the video and have to explain myself. I'm just not a fan of his rapping. He can do it. He might spark other people's minds and all that stuff, and they might love what he's spitting. But to me, I can't get with him. I can't get with that part of Jaden Smith. Track 17 is Syre.
Chase him. Never quite sure about his placement or where he's been in this pink world or why nothing ever made sense.
It's in pink world.
In this bliss with the outcasts, the misfits. Those were his companions. Even though they could never understand his broken, invisible. But when that light gets low, he's invincible.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm hella fucked up. And I'm sitting there like, is this a track? Or is this like a nursery rhyme? Because I swear to God, this man, he did not do anything musically for that last track. It was just him talking to this soothing ass lullaby, bad black sheep, have you any wool beat. And I was asleep, bro. Like I'm sitting. That shit had me going for a second. I was tuned the F out. I was literally looking at Dante's channel. That's what I was doing. I was like, wait, I forgot I was doing a review. That track really put me to sleep. My opinions on the album. It's kind of hard, like when I'm actually thinking about it, because a lot of people hype this album up like really hard. A lot of people said this was like album of the year. This is God's gift. Jaden has brought us something really incredible. And I think I'm in between. Like damn nigga, why my curls not popping though? Hey, I'm just seeing myself on camera. But nah, the thing where I am 50-50 on, like, yes, there were some points of this album where I'm like, yo, Jaden can do this, man. Like, he has got some talent. I knew that he was weird and it was gonna work to his advantage, and I loved that of him. That's one thing I love about Jaden, you know, his uniqueness. But then I'm just like, yo, as a rapper, this man Jaden Smith is trash. Fuck. I'm sorry if I hurt a couple of y'all feelings. Look, I'm really not sorry, because at the end of the day, it is my opinion, but I don't mean to like crush y'all. A lot of y'all, like, the rapping Jaden, if those tracks where he was rapping, they were not my cup of tea, man. I do not like Jaden as a rapper. But tracks like Hope, no, not Hope, Falcon, 90, Lost Boy, the whole Blue saga right there, B-L-U-E, maybe actually B-L-U, or was it B-L-E? Bleh or Blue? It might have been Blue that I like, not Bleh. Anyways, I'm just saying, man, I like when he does tracks like that. Like that Lost Boy track, man, was fire. Now, I'm not saying that this man cannot rap, because when it came to Icon, he definitely did his thing. He had a track called Rapper though. He did not need to put that in here. Syre, I felt like he could have left that off as well, because he was just talking the whole time. 17 tracks was kind of a lot, but like I said, I would count BLUE as this one track because it was his intro, you know, type of thing. You know, I like that was kind of creative what he did right there. So I do mess with that concept that, you know, having the first 4 tracks as basically the intro, but just spread apart. My favorite track on here was definitely Lost Boy, 90, Falcon. I thought Watch Me was an ad. Y'all remember that? That track Watch Me? I really thought that was an ad. Straight dumpster juice that track was. And Fallen was another track. I love when he just goes into that slow Kid Cudi like rapping. Like, you know, I don't want to call it rapping because I don't honestly think it's rapping, but I like when he does that. He definitely sounds better. It fits him more. I feel like he can get more creative. That track Lost Boy though, man, it definitely hit me in the feels just because I can relate to that track 100%. I always said, man, you don't know what these rich kids go through. You may think that they have everything and money can solve everything. Yes, look, I know a lot of us is broke, including myself. We are broke, you know, living check to check, trying to get by, you know, working for that next paycheck, while some of these rich people out here can literally just like not work a day in their life and pay all their bills and you know, people think that they're gonna be happy. That's the key, because that's what we all work for. But I'm gonna tell you, man, some of these people just have money and they don't have any type of drive. They don't have any goals. They don't know what to do. Every day is just boring because it feels like the same thing. They don't have any friends. You know, J. Cole says it perfectly, man. Like, you know, I don't mean any disrespect, but I'm just telling you right now that, you know, sometimes the struggle is better than success. I feel like, you know, we don't know what Jaden is. This was his first project, and he showed us a different side, man. He took a chance on himself. He took a lot of risk, and like I said, this is his debut album. I'm not gonna like shit on it because it wasn't that bad. As you saw, there was a couple of times where I'm like, yo, this is beautifully mastered. Just feel like he just needed to leave a couple of those rap tracks out of here. It wasn't good. Look, man, there was a couple tracks that were rap where he was rapping that was really good, like Icon. Batman sounded like Jumpman. Well, it wasn't too bad. Breakfast wasn't too bad either. But then there was some tracks that was just like, please, don't even try. I think if he works on his craft, finds his place, like I said, his first album, finds his place, he gonna do just fine, man. He made a name for himself. I think that was the hardest part. The way that he got through the adversity of people just knocking him because he's Will Smith's son. You know, Will Smith, we all know who Will Smith is. Came from the bottom, Fresh Prince, and, you know, made a name for himself. And then you got his son here who's trying to find himself. Obviously, your parents are gonna support you regardless. But his parents should definitely be proud of what he did with this album. I think that, you know, everybody should just take a listen and be open-minded. If you like slower tracks, stuff like this is gonna be good to you. I think Drake mastered it. I think Jaden's definitely a fan of Drake, which is not a bad thing, not a bad artist to follow. So if he sticks to that, he will do good. I think his raps is just like lame and corny. That's what I think it is. It's like maybe the proper. I like some gritty rap. You know, I like Young Jeezy. I like stuff like old T.I. You know, artists like that. I loved Andre 3000. But at the same time, like I said, I loved old Andre and I liked the new Andre. I like when Andre made his transition into being weird. That stuff like that. Love Below is still one of my favorite albums of all time. And I think that right here with this album, there's 10 tracks that I liked on here and 7 that I didn't. And, you know, for him being a 17-track album, it wasn't too bad. You know, it definitely exceeded my expectations though. Because I came in this album thinking that it was gonna be something like horrible, that everybody overhyped it. But I can definitely see where certain sections would get to a lot of people around, you know, the world that like, oh, I love this track. It definitely was something different, or this track because it was very innovative. From Jaden Smith, man, he is a creative young mind who knows what he wants and doesn't care what other people think. And I think that attracts a lot of people. So as long as he sticks to that, man, as long as Jaden doesn't try to be like other people, and as long as he just tries to find himself and do it in his own way, I think he's gonna be really good. I sound like a broken record because I think I repeated these things like 5 times, but I'm just gonna say it again if I did miss it. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments below. I hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving, man. I am thankful for everything y'all have done for me in these past year and a half, year and 7, 8 months. 100K subscribers, video coming soon. I want to say thank y'all. I'm kind of drunk right now. I do these drunk videos every once in a while. You know, stay safe out there. Everybody be safe. And don't forget, like the video. Come on, man, get the video to 3,000 likes. Show me that y'all still support me. And I've been feeling like you know, I haven't been getting a lot of love lately. I feel like, you know, I don't want it to fade. So I want to see if y'all still here. Give me 3K likes. Show me that you support me. Let me know how y'all feel about the album in the comments below. Please don't attack me if Jaden's your favorite artist. I mean, don't disrespect. I'm just giving my opinions. Till the next time, it's been your boy Dev. We out.